What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So yesterday I did release a video called the Damascus build for the EM2. I basically went over the attachments and what it takes to get gold and everything like that. I talked about the features of the gun and everything. So since I already have diamond, I think it's time to give my closing thoughts on the EM2 and, decide for you guys whether or not this is actually worth using after getting diamond, or just worth putting down. So of course it took quite a bit of time to get diamond, knowing that this is an assault rifle. Assault rifles typically take the longest to unlock diamond since it has the highest requirement needed to unlock diamond. So what you need to do is get 10 kills in 150 games. So if this was like an SMG, or if this was like a sniper rifle, obviously it would have been like 120 games. If it was a pistol, it would have been like 80. But with assault rifles, they are typically 150, which usually take the longest. The time does get reduced if you just kind of like go non-stop, and if the weapon is like extremely powerful. In this case, the EM2 was really powerful, and basically if you're in shipment free-for-all, you're going to be able to 3-shot pretty much anywhere in the map. So I did state that, since it's a Black Ops weapon, there aren't really a lot of downsides, and that still seems to hold true. There was a 1 megabyte update that I thought would be like some sort of nerf for it, because the damage for it is quite questionable, since like I said, it could kill from like across the map in 3 shots if you use the task force barrel. And it seems kind of overpowered because most assault rifles, especially 3-shot assault rifles such as like the Odin, the Krig 6, or even the Man of War, have really nothing on this weapon. And especially I compare this one a lot to the Man of War, because that one's a consistent 3-shot kill, and this one is definitely a consistent 3-shot kill. The only difference is that you're able to 3-shot from around the same range, if not better, like as if you're using a Colossus suppressor without any downsides. It's like if you were able to run the Man of War with Colossus suppressor and have like no ADS downside at all. Like it doesn't take away any ADS speed. And that's kind of like the magic of this weapon. Obviously, I do expect it to get nerfed later on down the line, especially with the task force barrel. I don't think they're going to nerf the barrel itself, but obviously they're going to nerf the range when you do use it. Maybe they will nerf the barrel. Maybe they will have like some sort of I guess like range reduction or multiplier reduction, because again, this is kind of crazy. And even in the mode that I'm playing, which is hardcore hold, it could one-shot from like anywhere. So I would say that this is like the absolute best like meta gun for hardcore. Believe it or not, the M16 actually used to be the meta for hardcore, and even the AK-47. And I would say also maybe what's that other weapon? Maybe the Razorback was also pretty good, because the default damage that you have, or I guess the default health that you have in hardcore, is typically 30, but the Razorback was actually capable of doing 30 damage. So it was a pretty powerful assault rifle. And keep in mind, at the time when I last played hardcore, like most of the guns weren't really patched up to even have like 30 damage from a good range. So yeah, I mean, even the GKS was pretty shit in hardcore. So the Razorback was like really the only SMG option for one-shotting. Some would argue that, people could use the Odin, or they could use the Man of War as well in this mode, but it wouldn't really matter anyways, because, I mean, this one obviously has the most speed, the best accuracy, and the only issue that you have to worry about is, I guess, bullet velocity. So now let's just talk about the diamond camo coverage overall. So I would say it's pretty unique. It looks pretty nice, especially with the built-in scope. You do have the gold in the inner parts of the scope, and you have the diamond covering it. It looks really nice overall. I can't wait to see how the gun looks like with Mythic on diamond. So it's going to be pretty interesting once that comes out, and I believe it comes out like around Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So yeah, we still got a long way to go before we even get the Mythic. So now we move on to the build, and like I said, I didn't really have to adjust anything. Again, like the EM2 is a really easy weapon to use, so there's not really much second thought going into the attachments or anything like that. I just picked this one and I pretty much used it the entire time. So yeah, that's the build that I have for you guys. Of course, if the gun ever gets adjusted, I will be making an update video and maybe update the class setup, depending on how big the nerf was. If it doesn't make a difference, obviously I'm not really going to make a video on it, but yeah, I just want to let you guys know just in case that ever happens. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content, and I'll see you guys next time.